What's going on, guys? We're back with another episode of Car Time with Gwinning Pickleball. Today is a different type of car time. Now, normally I'll talk about pickleball paddles. Generally, that's the case. Today, though, I want to talk about pickleball culture. I have seen this thing lately where, I don't remember who I saw it from first, but it might have been Nico the lefty. That's kind of like, hey, pickleball is weird because the better you get, the less fun you have doing it, or something like that. And if it wasn't Nico, I'm sorry, Nico. But I saw this and I was like, man, that just hasn't been my experience. And I'm going to caveat all of this by saying maybe this is beyond the level that I am. I would argue that my duper, I think that people that know me would know this is probably not the case. My duper probably doesn't reflect my skill level. Skill level, I'm about a 4.1 or 2 probably. Duper, I don't want to talk about it. So maybe I'm not good enough to be in this tier of people, but it just made me sad. I'm like, dude, this is a game for all of us to consider. This is a game called pickleball. It's a goofy name. It is a funny game. There's weird rules. And it is unlike almost any other sport out there where I can play a competitive game with a 12-year-old and an 80-year-old on the same court. Obviously, if they're 80, they need to be able to move or have incredible reflexes or ball placement or court placement or whatever. But like, it's a very inclusive game in that way. Unlike many other sports. Like, we're not going to go play tackle football with a 75-year-old named Gladys. You know what I'm saying? But pickleball is that game. And what I've found, like, I go to an open play probably once every 2 weeks. That's at best like 3.0. It's not designated. So if you're like, you're not supposed to, like, it's just an open play at our church. But it's probably about mostly 3.0 to 3.3 players. And I love it, dude. Do I go for like high competitive level play? Absolutely not. That's why I have a group of friends that I play with. That's why I have other people in my life, invite groups, more skill-based open play, all that kind of stuff, tournaments. I'm not expecting to go to this open play with mostly old people and have high quality competitive games. But to say that it's not fun because I don't have that, I think is part of the problem. Being able to have a social element of pickleball is huge. And so if you're this person where you're like, man, the more I play, the better I've gotten, the less fun I have because it's harder and harder to find people at my skill level, I would just say this. This is very practical. If you are that person, so like for me, I'm playing down to go to this open play skill-wise, just go and practice a different type of shot. I'm only going to do topspin drops. The whole time, I'm not going to do any drives. I'm doing topspin drops or dinks and resets. I'm not speeding up and I'm not driving. You're going to get better. It'll be good practice. As long as everyone isn't taking it too seriously, it is absolutely still fun. And part of what that frees you up to do then is just have conversation. Get to know people. Hey, what's your deal? How long have you been playing this game? What do you do for work? Tell me about your family. Oh, you have 4 great-grandchildren and you're 90 years old. How cool is that? What'd you do to survive this long? Gladys? You know what I'm saying? Like, if we put the success of a session of pickleball solely on the level of competition that we have in gameplay, I would agree with you. Yes, the better you get, the pool of people that we will be able to play with you is smaller and smaller. But if you're just going, hey, I'm a 4.5 and I'm going to go to this open play with a bunch of old people and just like shoot the breeze, how cool. What other game has that? You're not going to go to an open gym for basketball or, you know, any other sport. Golf might be the exception, but even then it's like, it's not a social game, but this is. And so, I don't know. If you're in that boat, I would just say, make it a mission to play with people that are outside of your skill range, and don't be the pretentious one who's like, no, I'm good. Now, the exception to this would be if you have a skill-based open play within your skill range. Because if you're like, no, seriously, I swear, like I'm a 5.0 and you're not, you're gonna ruin the day for people because they're going expecting competitive play. If you're a 5.0 and you're like, I just want to get reps in, so I'm gonna go to an open play designated for 3.0s, that's a different case. You are not a 3.0, don't go to that open play. But if it's just like, you know, hey, whoever wants to come, let's do this, a social just for fun thing, then you can choose to have fun. That is a choice. But the fun and the win of that shouldn't be high competitive play. It should be, I want to get to know people, and on a technical side, you can still practice certain types of shots. Try out serves you've never done. See how close you can get to the back line on your serves and returns. You know, like, don't play it safe. Practice a, I don't know, over and back backspin shot. But like, try stuff. Try to elevate your game by focusing in on certain shots and getting to know people. And I bet the answer to then the qualms of open play would get solved pretty immediately. So if this was like a too long, didn't watch thing, if you are super good at pickleball, you can still have fun, and there are certain ways you can do that. If you're interested, watch this video again. But anyway, this has been Car Time with Gwinning Pickleball, where I talk to myself in my truck while driving somewhere. Episode 3. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe. Smash that bell. All the things that YouTubers always say. Okay, bye.